Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. For today's video, I thought it would be fun to see if I could read a book in a day. It is currently almost 1 o'clock. I'm starting this very late, but that's okay. The book we're going to be reading is The Pumpkin Cafe. I'm actually reading this in my book club with a few of my friends that we have together, which is really exciting. We're meeting up in a few weeks for it, but I just wanted to see if I could challenge myself and finish a book in a day. And also knock another book if you will, off my reading challenge for this year. It used to be 50 books and then I really just wasn't going to meet that, so I downed it to 35, and I think I have about 10 books that I have to read in this month to catch up to it. So I would like to ideally finish this by 10 p.m. tonight, which means I have 9 hours. Girl can't do basic math, it's fine. But yes, that's the goal for today. Finish the book in a day by 10 p.m. I think we can do it. I'm like really confident that we can do it. Like 99% confident that we can do it out of 100. The book is only around 285 pages physically. I have it on my Kindle, so it might be a little bit different just depending on how big I have it and whatnot. We're gonna get started real soon. I'm gonna go downstairs, make some food because it's lunchtime obviously, and then we're gonna get cracking and I'm very excited. Let's get into it. I'm literally 21 pages into this book and I'm already loving it so much. It's fully giving like Gilmore Girls vibes, which I'm obsessed with. It's amazing. The main FMC and the main MMC are both like fully giving Lorelai and Luke from Gilmore Girls, which such a vibe. We love that. I'm gonna keep reading. I'm very excited about this. The book's only 287 pages on my Kindle, so we're already gonna be able to crack into this pretty easily, and I'm very excited to finish this one day. I'm gonna keep reading. Bam. Let's keep reading. It is almost 5 o'clock. Wow. It is almost 5 o'clock. Did I fall asleep for 20 minutes? Maybe? Yes, I did. I am very much enjoying this book. It's just taking me a second to get through it. And every time I like curl up and like snuggle in to read it, I get really tired. So I was like half fighting falling asleep for like half an hour. But I'm on page 82, chapter 11. It's very cute. It's like hardcore giving Gilmore Girls. Obviously for the pure vibes, it's immaculate, it's amazing, it's so good. I think like maybe they could have done more to make it different from Gilmore Girls and like pick semi-new characters and things like that. Oh my god, I'm not even that tired. Well, considering it is actually 5 o'clock now, I am gonna go downstairs and make a cup of tea. I'm gonna get a little snack, just a small one, and then I will pop dinner in the oven at 6. But we have 5 hours to finish this book. How many pages do I have to read an hour for me to finish this? By 10. Let me have a quick Google. 287 pages minus 82. 205 pages left. We can do this. I don't really know what my reading pace is. I think I can typically get maybe 50 pages read in an hour. With it being like a romance book and stuff, I can kind of fly through it a little bit more. I'm still confident we can get this finished tonight, I should say. I'm gonna have to go like sit on the couch downstairs and read or something like that, because I'm gonna fall asleep if I sit on my bed. And I don't want to put the big light on because the big light's too much. Enough yawning. I'm gonna go make a cup of tea, have a snack, and sit downstairs. Go team, we got this. Hello everyone, it is officially 10 o'clock at night. I'm still reading the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. The first book in a day challenge was a big fat fail, and that's okay. I'm 59% of the way through the book, but yeah, I'm just gonna keep reading for vibes. Maybe I'll finish it tonight, maybe I won't. We'll see. We shall see. I'm still really enjoying it. There's a little bit of like a miscommunication trope in this, which I'm not enjoying the mostest. But I'm on page 164, chapter 21. Is it gonna focus? There we go. Chapter 21. How many chapters are there in total? There are 33 if you include the epilogue. I think there's been a couple instances where it's a little bit jarring just because it will like jump from one thing to the next. Like it won't explicitly say like, oh, they moved to the car or something like that. So I think this book could have done with a good like structural edit, just to really like set in stone, like when people are moving places and like changing locations and things like that. Other than that, the character's still really good. They're like definitely opening up more to each other now, which I'm enjoying. Anyway, I'm gonna keep reading. We'll see how far we get into it by the time I go to sleep, and I will check in with you then. This is like such a weird thing, I feel like, that I've been noticing throughout this whole book. This entire town has like protectiveness over Logan, but it's because his mum died and his dad left, but he's had his grandparents looking after him the entire time. So it's not like the entire town had to like look after this orphan boy all of a sudden. Like, he had people looking after him. The townspeople basically warned Jeannie to stay away from him at the very beginning of the book, and him not being over what happened with his ex and stuff is like really what's driving this whole thing to actually be an issue with them like getting together, if that makes sense. Still enjoying it. It's still like a really fun like quick read, and the vibes are immaculate obviously because it's like fall vibes, but if people just like back the fuck off of this grown-ass man for 2 seconds and let him look after himself for a little bit, everything will be fine. Page 185, so I have 100 pages left. The vibes are still good in this book. It's just the way things are like unraveling now is just not really making sense. Check back in with you soon. Hello everyone, it is literally in fact days later. It's currently Thursday the 5th of December. Yeah, so we definitely didn't finish that book in one day, and that's so okay. I actually ended up finishing it last night. Overall thoughts, I think it was really cute, but I definitely think it could have been better. There was like a semi mystery going on throughout the whole book, which honestly the way it panned out was kind of useless. The whole thing was a little bit useless. It was kind of just a teeny tiny plot point to get the two main characters to spend time together. And then the actual main romance, I guess, the way it played out, basically in the beginning of the book, all of the people in the town were kind of like he's available, but just be careful because the last girl just up and left. We don't want you doing the same thing, which scared her off. Later on in the book, someone, I think his grandma says to him you have abandonment issues. He's like, oh shit, I do. Every issue that they had, it was miscommunication city, and just frustrated me. So very cute book, very good vibes, gave me autumnal vibes straight up. But I think the rest of the book I was just kind of you say you're a great communicator, but you didn't give her 2 seconds to fucking explain why she had real estate pricing on her kitchen table. Didn't let her actually say yeah, this is what I want, blah blah blah. Just assumed that he knew what she wanted because of other people in the past having done that to him. I enjoyed it, but I'm only gonna give it a 3 stars because it wasn't my favorite read, and there was definitely a bunch of things in it that I would change. It kind of also needed a good structural edit. I feel there was so many points in time where they went from point A to point B, but there was barely an explanation as to how they got there. But I think overall the book was very good. I think for me, it was not my favourite. But this is exactly why we did a book club, so that we could experience new and different books, because I would not have picked that up unless one of the girls wanted to read that. So, but yeah, I think it was purely just a vibe read, you know. I'm excited to hear what the other girls think of it. And also I found out that there's book club questions in the back of the book already, which is great because I was going to make up a list of generic book club questions, because this is our first month doing a little book club, so we haven't really figured out the specifics yet. Sorry, I said that weirdly. I feel we all have similar but different reading tastes, which I'm very excited about. Because Jodie really loves a good whodunit thriller mystery. I'm scared of them. And Talia's kind of a good in-between. I feel she reads more lit fic type stuff, but is happy to read anything, and so am I, and so is Jodie. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any other recommendations for books that you'd like me to finish in one day, please leave them down below. By all means, hit me up, girl. Make sure you're subscribed and that you're following me on Instagram. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you for another Read It in a Day.